What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology. This is tutorial 29 and today's topic will be how to create enum with a struct as a variant. So it means we'll be going to create a enum, and inside the enum we'll have one variant, and that is a structure. So structure will be will be available as one of the variants for the enum. So this is the use case. So again, let me refresh this thing. We'll be going to create one enum. Inside the enum, there will be one variant, and the variant type will be structure or struct. Okay, so nothing much to discuss. So let me just open my ID from here. Okay, so let me delete this thing. Okay, so first thing, same thing, we'll be going to use this exam. Okay, so probably there could be two things, like pass, this should be I32. Okay, like this. Fail, this could be I32. Okay, some integer value, the scores. And there is one more variant, that is actually structure. So what will be there? So that will be like two subject, let's say one is English. Okay, and it has some value associated with this thing, so I32, and there is another subject, let's say history. Okay, and I32. Okay, so like this we have created like we have defined the enum. So now let me create an instance of this enum. So we'll create fn main like this, and we'll like this. So let me just create, let's say exam underscore 1 is going to be this exam colon, and we'll be going to use this thing. Okay, so it will be, let's say so like this, and inside that we'll put some values. So let's say for English 60, and for let's say history maybe 65, and semicolon. Okay, and after that we'll be going to call a function to define this. So before that, let me just create the function. So display underscore enum like this. So we'll be going to call this function with this thing. So let me define something, exam enum, or maybe like just ex, and the type of this thing will be this thing, so it will be exam. Okay, and it is going to print the value. So print ln like this. So it will be like this, and what will be the value? So it will be ex. Okay, so ex, and we all know for doing this thing we need to use this sort of notation. Okay, so after this thing we need to call this method. So what will happen now? So display enum. So here I'll be going to call our exam underscore 1, and like this, and like this. So hopefully everything is done. So we will be going to okay, something problem, so n. Okay, fine. So see guys, so we are defining one enum here. After that we are creating one instance of this enum. So but it will be sub, I just put ub, so sub, and we are going to pass some or we are going to associate some values with these two things, English and history. So one variant is integer, one variant is integer, and another variant which is structure is sub, and it has two different variants within the structure. One is English, one is history, and some type associated with that. And after that we are going to creating an instance with that like enum, and inside that we are going to only pass this thing, the structure, and some values with this. And after that we are going to call this method, call this function using this enum, and here actually are going to like use this thing. Okay, so now it is going to print this thing. Okay, so before doing that, so if you are going to print this thing, what you have to do, you have to use this, then you have to do this, then derive, and after that you have to write debug. Okay, or else it is going to throw an error. So let Control S and let me run this thing. So we'll get this thing, English equals to 60, history equals to 65, and for this thing. Okay, so let's run this thing. So it's running, finish. See this thing over here, it is going to print this thing. Okay, so whatever we are trying to achieve, we got this thing. So this is actually very complex data structure kind of thing we have developed. Okay, but this is not that much complex, but let me give you an example that time you'll be able to do. For example, when we are going to deal with some sort of system programming, for example, you are going to develop some sort of some sort of application for some sort of vending machine, or inside the vending machine you could have a different sort of functions. So one function is that try to identify the coins. Okay, so that identification of the coins can have multiple things, like coins can have like 1 rupee coins or 2 rupee coins, and if you're going to talk about in euro, it will have like some cents, some notes, or whatever. So how to do that? So for example, that identification process will be going to replace by this subject, and there could be multiple things like coin, 5 rupee coin, its value is going to be 5, or 5 rupee notes for euro, value will be having 5 euro, or this sort of things. You can think about that. And for example, if you're going to develop some sort of application for some sort of web server, so web server could have some multiple things. For example, click, or maybe you are going to do some sort of develop some sort of device driver application for some mouse or some sort of microprocessor. So that time also you could have multiple things. For example, click, double click, or maybe button press, or maybe enter. So this sort of things are kind of a user response. Okay, so user response is going to be a structure. Inside the structure there could be multiple things, maybe click, double click, refresh, button click. So all those sort of things will be kind of consolidated over this sort of structure thing. So enum is one thing, and inside the enum you can also hold the structure. So now you can understand how powerful is enum. Okay, so that is the main part of, or this part of this tutorial. But you can, as I told you, so this is just I'm giving you guys some sort of like intuition, so it will help you to enable your thought process to think about more about this enum and structure enum, this many things together. So I highly recommend you guys, don't stop after watching this video. Try to grab a pen and paper, write your own code, define some sort of use case, come up with some different logic, create some sort of multiple complex data structure. If you're having any problem, ask me, I'll always there to help you. So that is the main part. So what I'll do, guys, let me just give me 1 second, so before I forgot. Okay, so one more thing, guys. So maybe in the next tutorial we'll be going to talk about some complex thing with enum only, and after that we'll be going to start some more like complex part. But I believe till now whatever we are doing, or whatever I am teaching, it's completely actually I'm going very slowly. I didn't find any complaint or any feedback about my speed. So but still, if someone is watching for the first time, or if someone is watching or learning Rust for the first time, maybe this is his first programming language, maybe for them it will be going to be difficult to understand. So guys, I'm highly recommend you guys to put me or send me some sort of comments, feedback, question, whatever you have, then only actually you will be benefited. Okay, so enough of talking, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and don't forget to subscribe our channel, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, so you should not miss the notification for the next time. And also, if you have any suggestion, complaint, you can write me. And same thing applicable for all the Udemy students. Thank you very much, guys, for purchasing this course. It is actually helping me a lot, and also it is encouraging me to create some better contents for all of you guys in the future. I'm also working on that. Definitely I'll create some more courses. I cannot reveal that because this is actually not decided, but definitely I'll do it because all of my Rust students from the Udemy requested for a specific course to start, so I'll do it. I'm actually working on it, but it will come. But again, if you guys are also having some problem or need some clarification, please write me on the Udemy instructor chat box. I'll always available there to answer your queries. Okay, so once again, have a nice day. We'll see you in the next video. Till take care and goodbye. Have a happy learning.